The Euros get underway in just a few days' time, and as you might expect, football shirts are all of a sudden in even higher demand than usual. John's been taking a look at this.
Have you got yours yet?
Not yet, no. Have you got yours?
Maybe. Yeah, it all starts on Friday night, at last, when Germany take on Scotland in Munich. And as the competition heats up over the following weeks, those official replica kits will become big business. Many fans will be sporting brand new shirts, but a lot of them will not be real. And can you tell the difference? In fact, research today shows that the trade in counterfeit strips cost Nike, who make the England kit, almost £3 billion a year. And the reason why so many fans are buying the fake kits, well, it's quite obvious, isn't it? The price. Have a look at this. This is the official Scotland kit on sale online for £75. That's the official one. This one looks a little bit different at the moment, but once you've added the badges before it's posted to you, it's almost impossible to tell the difference. And this one is fake, and it costs £13 online. One buyer, Dan, has told the BBC he's been buying fake kits like this online for his family for years.
I can get basically shirts for all four of my children for the cost of one shirt legitimately. There are children who are demanding and parents are under a lot of pressure. I'm fortunate to be in a position where I can even afford the copies. I know there are people now who unfortunately are probably struggling even to buy those because money is so tight.
Some of you have been getting in touch this morning asking, is it illegal to buy a fake kit? Well, here's Lisa Webb from the consumer group Which.
It is incredibly tempting to buy counterfeit products, fake products, purely because of how cheap they often are. But actually, to do so, you could very well be funding crime like terrorism or slavery. It's illegal to sell these items in this country. So buying anything that is counterfeit means you are buying from a criminal.
Wow. We've got one or two shirts with us now this morning.
We have.
John.
But which are real and which are fake?
Quite a few are fake, I can tell
they
you.
are.
To talk about this, we're joined by Seb White, editor-at-large of Mundial magazine. Hi, Seb.
Hi.
You've even brought your own shirt in as well, haven't you?
I've even bought my own one. Yeah, this isn't fake. This is a
That's
reissue.
a real one.
That's a reissue. So
Oh,
it's
a
slightly
reissue.
in between the two.
Of an
Yes,
iconic.
of iconic. One,
Go on,
yes.
let's pick it up for us.
Italia 90 was my first World Cup, and
Wow.
obviously this shirt means so much to me. It's my favourite shirt, and I bought it for my daughter. She's 11 now, so she's going to wear that, and she's going to wear the same shirt that I wore back in the day, so to speak. So yeah.
There's an emotional connection to a football shirt, isn't there?
Oh, there's absolutely an emotional connection to all football shirts. You could say we've spent the last 10 years writing about those connections in our magazine, but there really is. It means something straight away. That, you know, this isn't just a football shirt. This was obviously the shirt that Bernard Sumner wore in World in Motion as well. So it's the cultural impact as well. It isn't just football.
And there are so many different versions of the shirts. You've got the away strips, the kit, the third kit. I mean, it's like, that's the thing, is that there's an awful lot of pressure on fans to feel like they've got to have it all.
As a father of a daughter, I feel that pressure. But yes, there is certainly a lot of pressure. And again, it's not just home and away shirts or every other season like it used to be when I was younger. It is so many different types of shirts, international. There's even different type of shirt now. There's a replica shirt, and then there's a team wear shirt, the ones the actual players wear. So there's even two different shirts of the same shirt.
And Seb, the key thing is they are really expensive.
There's no doubt about it. They are expensive. They are expensive. They get a lot of use, and of course, there's a lot of technical expertise and brilliance put into these things, but they are expensive, especially
and design.
in this day and age.
And I suppose
the design, of course.
The big manufacturers would say there is a certain level they would reassure about how it's made. It's made in appropriate factories. And
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot of money to pay.
It is, especially. I mean, I've only got one daughter, but when you've got 3 or 4 kids, and you want to have one yourself, then it's a lot. It does add up.
And when you've got, I mean, the one I've got here in my hands is Paris Saint-Germain one. This
is it?
No, it's definitely Paris Saint-Germain, but it's not official. It's fake. But I mean, it's decent quality. I would hardly know the difference if I saw somebody wearing it in the pub. And I guess if you can get that for a tenner, you can see the attraction.
I can certainly see the attraction, and like you said, you do not know the difference when you're stood on the terraces or in the pub beer garden. There isn't that. The differences are very hard to spot, and then you have to really have one, but also have a real one to compare it to. They are really good, you know, good fakes in terms of the comparison to the original one.
And with days to go to a huge tournament, how much more interest, how much more demand do you expect there to be quite quickly now for international shirts?
Huge. I mean, football shirts are all over the place now. MPs wear them in Parliament. They're on catwalks in the high street to designer brands. So they are everywhere. And obviously around tournaments, people want to be seen in that shirt, whether it's in the gardens or in the stands.
I suppose what you don't think about when you're buying a cheap shirt online and you want to wear it in the pub beer garden is kind of what you might be supporting. That if it's come from another part of the world, that you might be supporting some illegal trade or connected trade or money laundering, that kind of thing.
You have literally no idea, and that's the thing, isn't it? You know, I know that there may be questions, and some fans will justify it by saying there are moral questions around, you know, the brands or football clubs as a whole or football federations, but there's an element of realism, and there's also an element of security there, that you know that they have been produced to a certain standard.
And what are the alternatives for any fans who maybe can't afford an England shirt, don't want to buy a fake one for all the reasons we've just discussed? What else could you do?
We are living in a boom time of retro football shirts. You can get them on all manner of different websites. You can even go into charity shops. You can go into online marketplaces. There are football shirts anyway. You do have to do a bit more digging, of course. It's not as simple as just logging on.
But some of them are really expensive as well, aren't they?
They are expensive, but also this one behind me here, this is a reissue. This is an official licence reissue. I picked that up yesterday for £35. That's quite affordable, I would argue, and you can pretty much get every England shirt that there's ever been.
Okay,
that's been reissued.
And this is the current one, and it's real.
It is real, yeah.
We bought it, it's paid for. It was a lot of money. I wonder what's going to happen to it in the next hour and a half. That's all I can say.
It's going to get swiped.
No, it's not. It's underarms.
We'll see the emblem coming from underneath your jacket, Sally. Thank you very much indeed, Seb, for coming in. We've been asking this morning if you've got a wardrobe full of footy shirts. Are you refusing to pay full price for the official gear? And lots of you have already been in touch this morning,
Yeah, and if you want to show us your very favourite, do please send us a picture, tell us your name, the details are on your screen right now.
And if you
about
send
how
us
to get in touch.
picture, make sure you tell us who you are and where you are, and also which of the pictures that you're sending in, whether it's real or fake, because we've had a few in this morning. We'll show you later. We couldn't even tell the difference.
No, it's really difficult.
I feel like I'm in my son's bedroom right now with the floor covered in shirts.